Hey everyone, Mr. Newman here, and I'm going to teach you guys about the 4.2 multiplying polynomials practice quiz. So this is just multiplying polynomials, usually a binomial times a binomial. And what you do when you do that, remember you take for example, this x minus 2 and you multiply by each term in the other binomial. So we have x times x minus 2 and negative 5 times x minus 2. Notice I wrote my thing in parentheses I'm distributing. I wrote that second, though it doesn't have to, but it makes that middle a little bit nicer. So, distribute the x, you get x squared minus 2x. Distribute the negative 5, make sure you're not distributing 5, you're distributing negative 5. So make sure you carry that negative along with the 5. And this is what you get. Then we need to combine the like terms in the middle, negative 2x and negative 5x, and we get x squared minus 7x plus 10. For the next one, we're going to distribute the 4x plus 2 to the x and to the negative 3. This is what we get. Notice 4x plus 2 is written twice. Let's distribute both those. Make sure you distribute the negative 3, not just the 3. And you get this. And we need to combine the like terms in the middle. And you get 4x squared minus 10x minus 6. For the next problem, it's very, very important. When you see a squared, you need to write that out. Otherwise, you will forget and try to distribute it, and it will not work. So you need to write out x plus 3 times x plus 3. When you distribute that, we get x times x plus 3 times x plus 3. And you get x squared plus 3x plus 9. Combine the like terms in the middle, and you get x squared plus 6x plus 9. If you don't write that out on this step right here, what usually ends up happening is people think it's, oh, x squared plus 9. But that's wrong because you forget this middle term of 6x. So please, please, please make sure you write out anytime I square a binomial. The other next one, 5m m squared n to the 5th times negative 3m to the 7th times n. This always trips up students too because we've been multiplying binomials so long you start thinking, okay, what do I distribute? What do I distribute? Well, guess what? These are both monomials, meaning they only have one term each. So there's nothing to distribute. There's no distribution here. It's just a monomial times a monomial. So I'm going to rewrite it without all those parentheses. I'm still going to leave the negative 3 in parentheses at first. But we can multiply the coefficients together. And then m squared times m to the 7th. When you multiply powers, you add the exponents. So that's m to the 9th. And n to the 5th times n. Well, that second n is like n to the 1st. So we get n to the 6th. And there is our answer. There's no distribution here because they're just both monomials. For the last one, again, we have two squareds here, so we need to write both those out. X plus 5 times x plus 5 plus x minus 2 times x minus 2. Next, we need to multiply each of those out separately. There's the process. Distribute those, and distribute, and distribute. And now I'm going to combine like terms. So I get a 2x squared. And then let's combine all the x terms, so we get 6x. And then combine the constants, and we get 25 plus 4 is 29. There we go. For the last bit here, I need to distribute the binomial across the trinomial, and we are going to get this right here. Notice, once I do this, I have, since it's a trinomial, there are 3 terms we're multiplying across. X squared plus 3, I have that 3 times there, and they're all identical to that first binomial. Now we distribute each of those. Make sure in the middle, when you distribute the negative 4x, you're distributing negative 4x, not just 4x. So you're carrying the negative along with it. And now we just combine like terms. So we get 2x to the 4th minus 4x cubed. Combine the 2x squared terms plus 11x squared minus 12x plus 15, and we're done. Thank you for watching.